Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single-player playthrough on the 1.1 experimental branch. So, if you weren't here last time, we actually got started working on the details for the copper powder factory. The copper powder factory, say that 3 times fast, is actually doing quite well. It looks pretty good. I'm actually enjoying the lighting and stuff that we did, and the walls and the pillars and all that. So it's just like, yeah, it's looking pretty good, and it'll definitely stand out, that's for sure. So today's plan is to hopefully finish up the detail work. We need to get it finished today so that we can move on to other factories. I cannot believe it's taken, this will be the 4th episode that we're working on the copper powder factory, so pretty crazy. So yeah, that's our plan for the day, though, is to hopefully finish the last 2 walls and any other small detail work. So without further waste of your time, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty, and here we are, just standing on top of our copper powder factory. This was quite the build, I definitely will say. Definitely quite the build, and it looks fantastic so far. Loving it, just loving it. I actually kind of like the white wall contrast. Really kind of makes the rest of the pillar kind of pop out a bit more against the rest of it. Like if it was all black, only the lighting would really stand out. But yeah, definitely gives it a unique look as well. And then this top piece, this top light stripe lighting that we got going on up here, that one looks pretty good too. I definitely enjoy that. So I had some ideas to put together for this other wall. We're not going to pull. Sorry, it's so laggy around here because I mean we've got a million things going on with this build. So a lot of lighting, a lot of walls, a lot of pieces, a lot of little pieces going on. When you get this many pieces in one small area, it does start to lag a little bit. That's just how it is. Sometimes it'll clear up, and sometimes it'll just be laggy like it is now. That's just how it is. And plus, we've got global illumination on, so my card's really on fire at the moment. Nah, it's okay. My card's actually not too bad, luckily. Yeah, so we do need to finish this design work as well. I do need to pull out these roofing pieces out to match the pillars, because this right here, this one's going to be a perfectly flat. Well, it's not going to be perfectly flat wall, but it'll be a flat wall, and it's going to have some details to it. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to finishing this, because like I said, this will be the 4th episode that we worked on the copper powder factory. Now, I guess with this kind of detail work, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it out of beams, out of these type of beams right here. Either that or we build it out of walls, but either way, maybe we do build it out of walls. Well, it just depends. It depends on how I want to do it, because I want to do something on these 2 wall faces. I want to do it with a blueprinter, but I want to do it in a way that matches for our design. So basically we have one big blueprint for most of the wall, if not all of it. I don't think we'll be able to get all of it, but we can definitely get most of it. So we're going to use, obviously we're going to go into special here, and we're going to grab ourselves a blueprinter. I always put away the blueprinter because it gets in the way of video and shots and screenshots and stuff. So, and we're going to hit the H key. Every time I put down a blueprinter as well, it's like super freaking laggy. It lags out the game when I put it down. It drops my FPS so freaking far down when I place it. Once it's placed, though, it's fine. But after that, or before that, it's like, ugh. And then when you save when you load up a game and you put a blueprinter down and you save a blueprint, it takes forever to save it. That very first one, but all the rest of the blueprint saving is fine after that. But yeah, look how many blueprints we have accumulated a decent amount, and that's just all of our buildings, and we got our bridges too, all the different bridge types that we have put together over the years. Months. Yes. Sorry. I don't know why I said years. You can't have blueprints from update 8, unfortunately. So, otherwise we would have some blueprints that weren't exactly legal. We'll say. I do want to pull those blueprints, but I don't think you can. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible. I'd have to reinstall the mod, rebuild the blueprint if I wanted it. Basically, it's the cooling tower blueprint. You guys remember the cooling towers? If you were here during update 8, during my update 8 Save My City build, you would have seen the cooling towers that we built. We built those cooling towers with a mod. Man, that was a while ago. Over a year ago now. We've been off that save, so. Alright, how tall do we need it to be? Because I'm gonna do an upper and a lower. Let's see, we can go 8, 9. Because yeah, we can go 9, and then the rest of this can just be a regular flat wall. Okay. I just needed to know the wall dimension here. So it'll be 9 tall. By 5 wide. So 5.5. Okay, so the wall will go just on the inside of this then. And it'll be half of this wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. Oh. Wait a minute, can we place this halfway outside? We can. Okay. I'll take it. Whether that's intended or not, I'll take it. I'll take it and use it. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, but that's what I think would have to happen if I wanted my cooling towers back, which I might do that. I might do that. Basically what I do is I put the mod on, go onto the city build, resave the blueprint that I made as a 1.0 blueprint, and then turn the mods back off, and then pull that blueprint into this game, just for the cooling tower builds, because the cooling towers were so cool. It's something that is impossible to do in this game without mods. Because I refuse to turn on mods for this save, so. Alright. So foundations. So the foundational piece. I might put the foundations in here just as a thing. So that way I know roughly how much we got. Actually, you know what? We don't have to do that. Not necessarily. We just do this. It's mainly for this anyway. Wait for that autosave. There we go. Okay, so the way this is, it's right in the middle. So I'm gonna put this down for now. Can I put a train in here? Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. And this is not gonna exist anyway. Necessarily right there. Okay, and then the way I'm going to do this wall is... It's a very interesting wall. Because I want details with it. That's why I was willing to do it all out of big pillars. Because I was like, if I can use the big pillars to not only do that, but to make details with it, I think that'd be really good. Just trying to find out. Trying to think of the way I want it to be. Because I just want mainly a flat wall, but I also want some kind of design work into it, you know? Like, basically have a few bits of the pillars, like, outside like this. Just, like, have it out one, just to kind of give it a little bit of texture. Maybe we just build it first. Okay, let's build the wall first. And I'm overlapping it so that it doesn't have any gaps. So we put everything like this. Right. We just keep going. Okay, so then we stop here. Oh, and I am curious. So the wall is going to be half on this foundation here, because it's going to line up with that. So if this is like right here, that's not going to affect the trains, is it? It's not going to clip? Nope. Okay, cool. And I actually want to do something a little bit different with that too. Let's pull this back like this. Well, let's do 3 actually, because we only need 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back all the way in. I'm going to have to push it like this. This will be my first design choice. So we push it in like that. It'll probably glitch a little bit. It doesn't appear to be glitching, but it'll probably glitch. It's fine. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another pillar. One of these is going to be painted the same color, but I'm going to take one of these pillars and I'm going to put this like this. And then we're going to go carbon steel, of course, because it's still part of the wall. And then we're going to take a painted beam, stick that like that. And of course, we're going to paint that the same as well. And look at that. It looks like one of those big doors. It looks like it's a big door, but it's like fully open. That's what I was going for. And then, of course, we're going to put these in here, but I'm going to... Yeah, we don't need the track anymore. But I'm going to remove the bottom one, so it's just easier just to do that. Or do it like this. Wait, really? That side is half off. Oh, this side is not. Okay. There it is. Now it's half off. Okay. That way this actually... No, it only needs to be here, doesn't it? It only needs to overlap slightly. So that when you put the 2 blueprints side by side... Yeah. Yeah, so then we got a detail work. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of signs down. Some big old signs. Big old square ones. Organization. Where's the big... So the biggest square is this one. And then right above the... So that's right above the middle. And we're going to select this. So I'm going to go... Ooh, that'd be an idea. Let's go monochrome. Let's go like this. Right. Okay, so then we color this sign green, which we do have a... We might have to go darker with it, though. And then gray, it doesn't look like gray even matters. And then the... Oh, whoops, I colored the wrong one. Oh, crap. This one needs to be black. Cancel that. Yeah, this one needs to be black, this one needs to be black, this one needs to be sign green. There you go. Then, of course, we're gonna... And the reason that we need to probably make it darker... no, that actually works pretty good. And I need to make this blueprint, I need to make the sides of the blueprint the exact same, so then when so that I don't have to make two of them. Because if I make one with details on the outside, let's say this is the outside, right? I put details on the outside but not the inside of the wall, then what's going to end up happening is it's going to it's going to end up, when I rotate it around to fit the other blueprint, or to be basically a mirrored side, it's not going to be mirrored. So yeah, then we'll take this sign, stick it there. Now, of course, on this side we'll go change the color, change it to red, and then change the down arrow to an X. Everybody loves to do that. And then if you want it to be really red, just take this and go like 0.75. There we go. So now it's really red. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Is that right above the middle? Looks like it is. We can always check with a beam. Yep, looks like that's the middle. And that's centered up. And then all we gotta do when we rotate the blueprint to put it on the other side, we just swap the signs around. I might put a couple out here just so that when we put them down, we can copy them. So we do that. We just just copy paste basically. Grab that green one. Could we actually use the color of these? Or use these? I don't think they have check mark. Well, they have a check mark, but I don't think they have... Let's see. I don't think they have the other one. Yeah, they don't have the circle with a line through it. They should. I don't know why they don't have that. Yeah, these are fine. These will work. Alrighty. So now to do the detail work. That's what's gonna take us a while. Because yeah, I want to give depth to it, obviously. So what I'm gonna do for depth is I'm going to like do this. We'll have to line it up. I might give the depth to that as well. And yeah, basically we just copy what we did. But only for the bottom side. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline it first. We'll start with that, and then we'll see where we can go from there. Alrighty then, and after a little bit of building, looks like we've got some signage going on. I was thinking about painting this white, like part of it, but I was like, you know what, I'll leave it. It actually looks pretty good this way. Yeah, and rather than putting the lights on the outside like we did here, I just decided just to put them on the inside of the detail, so it kind of highlights the edging, which actually makes it a little more profound as well, and fits with the design build. So this space right here, the reason I haven't filled in this space, because I have something very special planned, but it can only be on one side of the wall. It can't be on both. It can only be on the outside. So I'm going to do that as a separate blueprint. However, this blueprint is done. So we are going to go ahead and wait for the autosave. And also what I did with this particular blueprint, did I save this? I think I did, but I'm not sure. Yeah, my game is lagging all to hell. What I did was I built one side of it, and then I loaded this blueprint into another blueprinter, deleted all the stuff that I had already placed. Also, what's that glitching? Oh, is there something under? Oh, there is. I didn't notice that. Yep, let's get rid of that. Alright, and then we go ahead and save. Once again, that way we don't have that extra bit. Yeah, so, and then we're going to have a second blueprint that's going to go down to the ground as well. I might include these, but without the extra bits. I'm not really sure, though. I might just go straight down to the ground. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, so I think this looks pretty good, and it does give a little bit of architecture to it while still being somewhat simple, because we're going to do a big piece, like a big design piece on the inside here, or on the sidewall here. So yeah, now that we've got that blueprint done, we're going to go ahead and let's see, blueprints. We're going to go ahead and place it. Oh, the thing I was saying was I actually built one side of the wall, deleted it. So actually, when you look at this for blueprint, you actually got another blueprint here, which is this and all of the lighting. So that way I didn't have to build it a second time. And then when I save it as one blueprint, it's just one blueprint, of course. Also, what's that green? Oh, those are the signs. I was like, where'd that green come from? You idiot, you placed it there. Oh my gosh, the lag. Okay. That is quite laggy. Alrighty. Perfect. I actually might... Well, yeah, actually, I designed it to be a slight overlap, so the sides are going to be a little bit thicker. As well as we will have to drop it down one. Yes, just so it fits. Yeah, so just like that. Actually, this blueprint is designed to be here, actually. Because you can see where the middle lines up. So yeah, that blueprint's actually designed to be there. Okay. Oh, my PC just went... It damn near died. After this gets placed, I'm gonna save it. Oh, that my PC nearly just closed the game out right there. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know why it's so like usually it's not this laggy, but today it's just... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give her a save. We're at 720 hours. You can see how long it took me from when we started. Yeah, like I said, I usually do big sessions like this, and then I'll edit it down. Oh, we gotta wait for the plates. Alright, blueprint mode. Okay. Actually, I might nudge this. I might delete this blueprint and nudge it over just a little bit. Or, you know what? No, I'll just build it, because it actually does look good like this. So. Nice and open. Gotta wait for them plates. 824 plates. You know what that is? It's all the freaking... Oh wow, the trains fit beautifully in there. It's all the freaking signs. Yeah, 844 quartz crystal as well. So yeah, that's definitely all signage. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and that's why it needed to be perfectly the same on both sides. Actually, this worked out really well with signage. I did a good job on that. Yep. Don't go this way, go that way. Perfect. Actually, the sign is upside down. Oops. I might have to reload here in a minute. Because, man. She is not happy. Where's the center? Right there? It claims to be here. I might have to move the signs over a little bit. Yeah, see, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's like right on top of... Yeah, I didn't build this very well. As you can see, we're right in the middle of the rail and we're slightly over. Yeah, it just needs to be nudged. Okay. I'm gonna leave the arrow one... Oh, well, I was gonna leave the arrow one there, but never mind. That works perfect there. Oops. Nudge it over one. What? I could have swore my arrow was facing upwards. Oh, balls. Hold on. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, we'll just nudge this one over. Just one little nudge. So it wasn't quite on the line there. And these ones are in the exact same spot, too. Okay, perfect. The reason there isn't any signing all the way up to this is because these were overhang. They were the overhang bits, and they weren't able to be placed. The blueprinter wouldn't allow it, so some of this I did have to leave. To hand placing. Much like this here. I couldn't put signs on the outside of this. So I'll have to do a little bit of what do you call it, custom. And it's going to be all kinds of laggy, but it's going to look so good when it's done. Oh yeah, these ones too. I could just, for that one, I could just do that. The outside. Yeah, she's not happy. This game is not happy with me. It's like, stop. Please. Oh, I bet I'm getting like 15 FPS at the moment. Like 10 to 15 right now. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that inevitable crash of, you've hit the object limit. Please raise the object limit in order to fix the issue. Whatever it says. Okay. Oh yeah, so, and I also wanted to do that to fill in the gap there. There we go. Oh, we need to fill in the gap as well in the middle, as well as the outside. Or as well as the inside, I mean. There we go. I'm so glad they allowed us to nudge off of a connection point, where you connect to a space, and then you. So like this right here, you used to not be able in 1.0 you can't nudge off of that little snapping point. It has to be hand placed, or it has to be placed in a certain way if you want it to work. This just makes it so much easier. Ooh, buddy. Like, look at that lag. Okay. So that works there. Now on to... I'm gonna have to reload the game. It'll fix the lag. Definitely. So the other thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to... It's either I do custom or I build a second blueprint. This looks really good, though. I am quite happy with the side of this. It fits really nicely. Yeah, and this is all going to be custom as well up here. Well, not custom. I'm going to do a blueprint of it, but yeah. Or we could just do straight walls with this one here. Up here would probably be easier. Just to do like a straight wall, just regular wall like this. We'll just paint it carbon. I mean, we might do something extra with it, but we'll see. We shall see. Because right now, yeah, it's going to be a freaking mess trying to build the wall out. If I try to build it with this, it's going to end up a disaster. It's gonna be a disaster, absolutely. Not too bad though, not too bad. So basically, I just gotta take this, and for basically the other side, and let's see, yeah, that's regular overlap. We gotta get rid of all the signs here as well. Because we don't need them anymore. No, don't shoot it. Stupid game. All the guys hopping over there. Oh yeah, we can get rid of these too. Don't need those anymore. Okay. Then we get rid of these particular signs here. Like that. Okay, and then we just build the rest of the wall out. Nice and flat like it is already. Alrighty, we're slowly getting there. Very slowly. But we will have this build done today at least, so there's that. So yeah, I decided to make this into a blueprint right here so that we have basically a bottom half to this factory as well. So on top of this, we're going to have a bottom half that goes into the ground so that the ground is covered. There will be lighting on the inside, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so I also decided to take this blueprint and decided to make it go all the way around because you guys know that I did want this big stripe going all the way around the factory so that you can see it, you can tell what factory that is from any angle. I mean, most of my factories, I guess you can tell from any angle what the hell that factory is because there's no two factories alike. They're definitely unique, we'll say. Unique designs. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I am not sure. But I will be deleting these pieces. Right here. Oh wait, don't delete that one. Not that one, sorry. Yeah, don't delete that one. And there's a very specific reason I need to delete these. Yeah, don't delete that one. Is because I'm going to overlap the blueprints here, but I do not want the blocks to be perfectly overlapped. If I got two of the exact same block overlapping in the exact same spot, it's a waste of U objects or Unreal objects. It's a waste of Unreal objects when they're overlapping like that. because you can't not tell. So I tried my best not to let stuff overlap. Now, the only things I will let overlap is the when I'm doing my what do you call them? Truss bridges, like my truss steel bridges. I've got those little, they're the little beam connectors. I'll let those overlap because, well, that doesn't happen very often, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, the game's frame rate is a little bit better after a reset, which is good. Still not, where I want it, but that's okay. So then we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And there goes that. I might make... Well, I mean, it's all stagnant water. We'll just pretend it goes this way. Okay. Now we will have to delete some as well. Oh, and then I gotta sit here and wait for... I gotta sit here and wait for that. Wait for us to get up to... Because it only holds... I wish there was one more upgrade. For the dimensional depot of the amount that it can hold. One more upgrade, and I think would be perfectly fine. Yeah, other than that, though, not bad. Yeah, 648 each on the well, because we're using the signs, of course. So yeah, and I do have 3 uploaders. Last episode, I believe it was, I went over to the quartz crystal factory, and I put 2 more uploaders on it. So it upload, because it only had 1 uploader, and it was uploading so freaking slow. It's only 240 a minute, so and I'm making way more than that. So it's like, might as well have at least I always try to, when I'm doing uploaders on my factories, I always try to have the exact amount of uploaders. Not the exact amount, but the similar amount of uploaders than what I'm making. That way it can upload. That way I'm uploading at the same speed that I'm making. I mean, sometimes I'll upload faster, just because when you don't use that item for a while, that stock does build up. If you can have like a container for it. My game's like, Herg! I don't know if it's the pillars or the lights. I'm not sure. Because pillars, if you get enough pillars in an area, that'll do that too. It's not common, but it can happen. Okay, carry that beam to up there. Very good. Alright, and then... Oh, I didn't add lighting to this side? Oh, whoops. I'll go fix that blueprint. The other side, or the back side of the factory doesn't matter, because I've already... because that side is buried in the ground. I did not realize, though, that I did not put this on the opposite side of the factory. Oh, that means the opposite side of the factory is missing all kinds of stuff. Or the opposite side of the wall. Like I said, the back side of my factory, where I put this as well, does not matter because you can't see it because it's buried in the ground. So it does not matter. But no, I say my FPS is better, and then it's just starting to get worse again. I do think there's a memory leak in 1.1 still. It's not as bad as it used to be. They did fix quite a bit of it in the last little hot fix, but yeah, it's still pretty bad. It could definitely be better. Okay. Alright, we don't... Well, do we want the lights? Not really. The lights here don't matter. Nope, I forgot to paint it. Steel. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so now that that the wall is in place, now we're going to do the roof. So what I'll do is I'll take my roof piece here, and I'm going to nudge it over so that we have a little bit of overhang. And I'm going to just match it up with this beam here to make that look good. And for that one I can just do that, as well as that. And then for this particular one, come on, there it is. I did nudge it because it's this is a custom roof job, so it's not all perfect. Well, it is perfect, but it's not. It's perfectly as in it's a roof. But I don't know how to explain it. It's not. There's a lot of have to have a lot of overlap and stuff to make it look like it does. There we go. Maybe that's what I was going for. I don't know. So I believe, yeah, it's 2 overhang there. And that to match. Like that. Then like that, and then we take this. Blammo. Bit of it an S. And then I do take this piece, and I go like this. I think that's what I did over there. Did I do this? Oh, maybe I should have done this. That could have looked good. Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, that could have looked really good. Actually, I don't know why I did that way. Why didn't I just... I mean, it goes in behind the sign anyway, so... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that could have looked really good. I didn't do that on the other side. I don't know why I didn't. It's just like, yeah, now that I have these beams... I didn't have these beams last time. I could have used these. Well, the way I designed the other roof, I actually had to design it a few times. I had to rebuild it until it made sense. Yeah, see, that looks good. Oh, and then I could have made it look so much better. All right, let me finish up this, and then we'll call this an episode. Heck yeah. Alrighty, and there we are. Finally got all that done. Did take a little while, but yeah, I did manage to finish this wall and get it completely fixed as well. Looks good. Yep, everything looks good. I did fix the other wall as well. Sorry, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Yeah, if we go over to this side. And there we are. I know it's a little laggy right now, but yeah, did manage to get the wall fixed, so it looks so much better that we discovered that as well. It's just like, yeah, we could have just done that. It's so much better. Yeah, looks so good as well. And I got my details in that I wanted. So the detailed fans that I wanted. These are built out of beams and stuff like that, and looks pretty darn good. The only reason I put neon here is just kind of highlight the fact that there's like these like cooling fin looking things, like it's sucking in the air into the box and then sucking there into the factory and then blowing out all the dust here with these copper fans. I actually might change it to a different, so it's not so shiny. Maybe it'll look better if it's just like a color. So we do like that, and then what we can do is we can do like white fans. Because the fan color will be whatever the detail color is. Yeah, this actually looks a little better. So you can see the fans do pop out a little bit more as well. Yeah, okay. I can take that. Yep, and I'll update the blueprint as well, because I did make a blueprint of these. Yeah, I did make a blueprint of these, which looks really good. I think we can, the other reason I made a blueprint of them is because I do plan on using these type of things for like other factories. And what I need to do is I need to take some time and actually make, I don't know, the copper color did kind of look good, but I like to be able to see the fan blades too. Because like I said, the fan blades are whatever the color is. But yeah, those do look pretty good, and it does complement the factory. That's what the space was for. That's what I was saving it for, was these, which look rather good. So I can use those. But yeah, take some time and build like little detail pieces for factories that we can slap on a wall or whatever, like these things are, and it'll look really good. But yeah, oh, I accidentally deleted that. But anyway, with that though, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So next time we'll be starting on the heatsink factory. Need to get the heat sinks. Need to get the 3 train stations down. The ones for copper sheets, aluminum sheets, and then turning that into to heat sinks. And then we'll put those heat sinks into the factory that we're going to be building after that, which will be the cooling systems and getting those factories done. But yeah, like I said, for now though, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.